All right. What's up? What's up? I don't know if y'all can see this good, but a quick deck profile for the Blue Eyes deck. Kind of go over the main deck and then the extra deck. And then I also have a little kind of side deck here if I ever want to switch it up. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that real quick just so you can get a good idea of how to work that. So like, comment, subscribe, and mutilate the like button. Just kidding. So we're gonna get straight to it. So of course I'm running 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. Definitely gotta run 3 Blue Eyes in this deck. Heart and Soul of the deck, of course. And then I'm running 2 Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon. It's really up to you. You can run a third one, but it's really not that necessary. I feel like 2 is optimized. Then I am running 3 White Stone of Ancients. This is definitely necessary. You can just pitch these to the graveyards, of course, and special summon the Blue Eyes directly from deck. So, and just during the end phase. So you can use something like a Foolish Burial, throw it to the graveyard, or something like you'll have your Dragon Shrine where you can pop that in the graveyard as well. And then at the end of the phase, you'll get that Blue Eyes White Dragon right on your field. So that's really good to use. And then also while they're in the graveyard and you have a Blue Eyes in your graveyard, any Blue Eyes card, you can banish this card and then put a Blue Eyes White Dragon back in your hand. So it's good for recycle too. I play 1 White Stone of Legends just to have that extra tuner, Dragon Tuner. Of course, during the end phase, instead of being able to special summon like Stone of Ancients, you can bring this, the Blue Eyes, back to your hand. And then I like to run 1 Maiden with Blue Eyes. Kind of a good card to stop your opponent from attacking if this is something you open up with. Because if they do attack, she switch to defense mode. And then you can special summon a Blue Eyes directly from deck. So this is another special summon directly from deck. And then on your go, if she's still on the field while you have your Blue Eyes, you can go ahead and synchro summon to bring out another monster. Then I like to run 2 Protector of Blue Eyes, or Protector with Eyes of Blue. Pretty much why I like this card is because in any case you have a Blue Eyes in your hand, but you don't have anything to really bring it out, you can normal summon this card and then pitch this card as a tribute, and with that tribute you can special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon. And plus he's a level 1 tuner, so you can also synchro summon with him as well. What I really like about this card is that when he's normal summoned, you can special summon one level 1 light tuner. So if you have another level 1 light tuner, whether it be Protector with Eyes of Blue, or Maiden with Eyes of Blue, or even White Stone of Ancients, you'll have 2 tuners on the field. You'll be able to synchro summon, mostly with White Stone of Ancients would probably be the best play, and then you'll still have another tuner on the field to kind of continue your combo. I'm also using 2 Sage's Eyes of Blue. Very similar to Protector with Blue Eyes. Awesome card, definitely need that in this deck. And then one of my favorite cards is Keeper of the Shrine. Very inexpensive card, helps with recycle. So if you have a dragon monster that's destroyed, and this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card, and if that card was a normal monster, you can go ahead and put that normal monster back in your hand. Perfect recycle, and it's every time a dragon monster is destroyed. So you always have this card on the field, special summon in defense position and give you that protection. Then I have 1 Dragon Spirit of White. I like to go into him because he can banish a card. He can banish any spell or trap card that your opponent controls. So that's really good just to get us rid of some back row. I run 2 Nebula Dragon. This one's really good too because if you have multiple level 8s in your hand, which you can tell there's a lot of level 8 monsters here. If you have a level 8 monster and this card in your hand, you just have to reveal them both and you can special summon them both in defense position. Their effects are negated, but that helps you go into a combo, XYZ, stuff like that. Chaos Dragon Leviathan. He's really good because these are all light monsters, and so you can special summon this card from your hand by banishing up to 3 light monsters from your graveyard. So again, another level 8, you can set up for another XYZ play. Let's see here. We also have probably my favorite card in this deck, Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. He's good for several things. He's going to help my side deck out, and he's also going to help my main deck out. So my side deck is going to consist of ritual summoning, which I'll get to later. But whenever this card is special summon, you can add 1 ritual spell or polymerization from your deck to hand. So it kind of gives you that extra search. You can use that search. Also, if you have a level 8, all level 8 monsters, if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish it. All level 8 dragon monsters you control gain 1,000 attack. So that's really something you can use, but you have to have a Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field or in the graveyard to be able to activate this effect. Probably one of the most expensive cards in this deck, but definitely a must. And then last but not least for the monsters, it's going to be my Blue Eyes Solid Dragon. He's an automatic negate on summon, and then if he's targeted for an attack or anything, you can tribute him and special summon a Blue Eyes from deck. So if he's targeted for any kind of effect that your opponent might activate, like a bottomless trap hole or something, you can go ahead, tribute him, and special summon a Blue Eyes from deck. And get to the trap cards real quick. With the trap cards, I have the Ultimate Dragon of Destruction, or Creature of Destruction. Pretty much protects your Blue Eyes from anything, anyone, doesn't matter, can't be destroyed when this card is activated. So pretty awesome. You have Crackdown. Crackdown helps you get control of 1 monster your opponent controls. I like it because there's no specific cost for this card. Target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, take control of that monster while it's face-up on the field. Real easy. Of course, like we were talking about, spell cards, you're going to do Foolish Burial. Just toss that White Stone of Ancients. Monster Reborn, of course. You'll have your 1-for-1. This lets you discard a card, so you can discard your White Stone of Ancients, and then you can add 1 tuner level 1 from your deck to your hand. Super good card. Harpy's Feather Duster. That way you can go ahead and clear your opponent's back row. Very good card for this deck. Silver's Cry lets you special summon 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon from your graveyard. And it's a quick effect, so you can activate it on either your turn or your opponent's turn. Of course, Raigeki, super important card to have. Clears your opponent's monsters. Cards of Consonance, really good card here. You discard a Dragon-type tuner monster with 1,000 or less attack, and you can draw 2 cards. So this is perfect for discarding that White Stone of Ancients to the graveyard, get that special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon, and draw 2 cards. Trading, very good card as well. Discard 1 level 8 monster, draw 2 cards. And there's so many level 8s in here, you won't have a problem with that. Then I have a couple of good cards here too. You have Forbidden Chalice and Forbidden Dress. Forbidden Dress will pretty much, you'll lose 600 attack, but the card that you attach this to or target with cannot be destroyed by card effects or any card effects. So that's pretty good to have just to protect your Blue Eyes. And Forbidden Chalice, this is really good too, negates monster effects. So if a monster effects on the opposite side is activated, you can use it for that person. Even though they gain 400 attack, their effect is negated. You have 2 Dragon Shrine, which is really awesome. Of course, you discard 1 dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard, which I would always use a White Stone of Ancients. And then if it's a dragon, you can discard another card to the graveyard. So that's a pretty good card to have in this deck. Most important card in this deck is going to be a Melody of Awakening Dragon. My favorite card. You can discard 1 card, any card, and then draw 2, add 2 dragon type monsters with 3,000 or more attack and 2,500 defense. So that's perfect for getting your Blue Eyes into your hand, as well as Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon, since all you have to do is reveal him and you can bring him out. So definitely 3 is a must. And then 2, Enemy Controller. It's pure nostalgia. Kaiba always used Enemy Controller against his Yugi or anybody else, so that's why I really like this card. Plus, you can steal an opponent's monster or switch them to defense mode to protect your blue eyes, so it's pretty good. And then real quick, I will go over my extra deck here. Queen of the Night. Lets you, when you can activate these once per turn. Target one spell or trap your opponent controls, and that effect or that spell or trap can be activated while this card's on the field, which is really strong because if he has 3 cards on the field and none of them are activated, as long as she's here, you can continue to target each one of those cards to stop them from being activated. As long as she's on the field, they can't activate. So that's pretty awesome. I also really like Heretic Sun Dragon. Of course, you can pop cards in your hand and you can pop cards on the fields. And as long as you're doing one of those things, because you don't have to discard for this once this is done, so all you have to do is tribute. All right. And then Heretic Sun Dragon Overlord. This one right here helps you negate. So pretty much once per turn, while your opponent activates a card effect that targets a card on the field, you can, or in the graveyard, you can banish, or that was banish. Quick effect, you can discard 1 card from this card and negate the activation. So pretty much a good negate. Thunder Dragon pretty much takes out all the monsters from your opponent's side of the field, which is pretty awesome. Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Dragon. His effect is you can, let's see, once per turn, you can target up to 2 equip cards. You can detach 1 material from this card, then target 1 card on the opponent's field and destroy it. Just another way to get rid of some cards on your opponent's side of the field. Cloud Castle is really good because when it's a level 9 and you have level 8 dragons and you have level 1 tuners, so you'll be able to bring out this card. And then if you have anything like Blue Eyes Spirit or Azul Eyes, you can special summon these cards. So you can special summon any level 9, level 8 or lower monsters. You can special summon 1 level 9 monster from your graveyard. And level 8 or lower monsters cannot attack the turn this card is normal special summoned. So as long as you have level 9s, you can still attack. We'll continue here. Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. That's a negate in the graveyard. And also you can activate his second effect, which lets you special summon a monster from the extra deck. And you can special summon Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. Azure Eyes Silver Dragon is really good because you can special summon more normal dragon type monsters from your graveyard, which is pretty awesome. And it also protects for 2 turns. I run 2 of each actually. So you can see that there. And then for my fusion cards, you don't need a fusion to use these. Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon can't be destroyed by battle. And if any monster does battle with this card and is not destroyed, that card gets banished. So really good card to have. Don't need fusion cards to bring him out. You just need 2 Blue Eyes. Then I'll always go Nightmare Unicorn, Nightmare Phoenix, and then Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres for my link cards. Return monsters to the deck, destroy back row, and then this is a free special summon and a negate, which is really good. Alright, that's pretty much it. I'll just get into my side deck really quick. This is really for my ritual. I play Advanced Ritual, Preparation of Rites, 2 of them, in Chaos form. And then for my monsters, I would play 3 Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon, which is probably the best card in this whole entire deck. Unaffected by any monster effect, can't be destroyed by any monster effect, any spell effect, any traps. 4,000 attack, and can't be targeted, so that's really good too. Last but not least, if it attacks a card that's in defense position, it does double the piercing damage, which is really good. But that's it for this deck profile, man. I hope you enjoyed it. If you got any questions, ask Eli to let you know. But this deck is OP.